Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So today, we will have a showcase of every rare fruit here in demonpiece. So our first rare fruit is Barrier. Z wall, it has a big wall that knock you back. The cooldown on Z skill is 6 seconds. The damage is 279 with full hockey level, full stats, and 100 mastery. Next is the X dome. X skills will spawn a big ball where you will be prisoned for 3.5 seconds. It also can be used as a long-range attack to make a combo where they can't escape. The X skill damage is only 162, but useful when bounty hunting if you're good at aiming. Next is C spikes. This skill will spawn a 5 spike small to bigger. This cooldown of this skill is 10 seconds. When your spike hit the enemy, they will bounce. Also, it's only for ground, not working at air. Using 3 sky jump. Next is F stairs. F skill cooldown is 1 second. You can spam it if you want. And you can continue going up by using F while in the stairs. You can look at the other direction, but you can't change the stairs direction. Next showcase is the gas fruit. Z gust style is a long-range attack. The Z skill cooldown is 5 seconds, and when you hit the enemy, they will be poisoned. When you hit the enemy, the damage is 293, and it will give extra 61 damage for 5 times. Next skill is the X gas blade. This skill will spawn a gas sword. You will dash when you use it and slice a circle. This skill cooldown is 10 seconds. The damage when you dash is 200. And when they hit by the circle slice, it will also deal 263 damage, total of 463. Next is the C gas rogue. C skill are long range and big AoE. This skill can hit multiple players, same as Z and X. This skill cooldown is 15 seconds. Now let's try it to the NPC to see the damage. The C skill damage is around 1,415 to 2,000. Now the last skill is F gas flight. Next showcase is the love fruit. The first skill is Z love pistol. This skill is a long range with small AoE. But the range are good. Hitting the enemy will deal 326 damage. And the cooldown is for seconds. Also, when you hit the enemy, it will stun for 1 second. Next skill is the X fragrance kick. This kick has a big AoE and the cooldown is 7.5 seconds. The X skill damage is for 132 and it stunned the enemy for 1.5 second. Next is the C love shotgun. This skill fire a lot of arrow like a shotgun. This skill cooldown is 10 seconds. The full damage is 387, but it depends on how many arrow will going to hit. It also stun the enemy for 1 second. Last skill is the V mellowing ray. This skill is a long range with good stun. Mellowing ray skill has 11 seconds cooldown. This skill deal 100 to damage every time it hit the enemy. Also it stun the enemy and the total damage is around 1,300 to 1,500. Next showcase is sand fruit. The first skill is Z desert blade. This skill is a long range and only for ground. If you jump 3 times, the skill won't work. The cooldown on this skill is 6.5 seconds. The first damage is 360 and the second is 362. When enemy get hit, they will get stunned and bounce. Next skill is X Sand Tornado. Sand Tornado is also a long range. This skill can stun the enemy and make them fly. The cooldown on this skill is 9 seconds. and it has a good AOE and range. This skill deals 46 damage every time they got hit, and the total damage is 460. Next skill is the Sea Railgun. This skill is a long range and has a nice AOE. The cooldown on this skill is 12 seconds. The damage on skill C is 1028, which is good. The last skill is F Sand Flight. The last showcase is Paw Fruit. The first skill is Z-Paw Punch. This skill is a melee, not long range. When the enemy got hit, they will be knocked back. The damage on this skill is 313, and the cooldown is 5.5 seconds. Next skill is X-Paw Launch. This skill is a long range. The cooldown on this skill is 6.5 seconds. This skill deals 329 damage. Next skill is Sea-Paw Barrage. This skill is really good and has a good stun. This skill can be ground or sky. The cooldown on this skill is 8 seconds.
My brain feels heavy, my traumatized mind, and I'm so tired I can't feel my eyes. Whoa, whoa. I'm petty, but I know how to lie. I feel feelings that I can't describe. I'm not breathing, but I'm still alive. Whoa. But I think I'll be alright.
So now let's try this on the NPC. The skill deals 20 for damage every time they hit. The total damage for this is 288 damage. Next skill is the Ursa Shot. This skill will spawn a big red paw. When you launch the paw, it will be a small. This skill is a big explosion that hits so hard. The cooldown on this skill is 15 seconds. Let's try to lout this V skill in front. Did you see that, guys? This V skill is a big one. Now let's try this to the NPC. The damage is 1527 because we hit 2 NPC. So we will try again because we need to hit only one. We hit 2 NPC again, and it was critical, so the damage is 1705. Let's try this time. We will hit 1 NPC for sure. There we go. The damage is 509. This is actually good, but need to buff. Like the barrier damage. So that's all, guys. Thank you all for watching.